It makes good business sense to know how to handle legal issues that impact your new business. Ask questions, get advice, and grow your business. You are now listening to attorney Tyron Jones on the D Factor Radio Show.
Welcome back. We're here with Kim Hopper. Kim, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Kim Hopper is from Allpoints Financial, and I think simply put, if you're a small business and you're looking for financing, I would contact Kim. She's the go-to person for that. So, Kim, let's get right into it. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure, I can. I'm originally from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Okay. Little small town. Loved it there. Great outdoors place. Came to Georgia around year 2000 from Colorado. Okay. Veteran.
What drove you to Georgia?
Well, the weather. Okay. The weather. being a little closer to Michigan. I came from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Okay. From there to Georgia. So, a little warmer weather was in need.
Yes. So give me a little bit about your background, education.
Yes. I grew up, like I said, in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Went to Davenport University and studied business, emphasis in accounting. I learned early in time that I loved numbers, and so I took those numbers and did something with it. I've been in the financial industry for around about 18 years, and work with a lot of small businesses, consulting, and really trying to get them to understand their financial structure and their picture and make it into a better tool for them.
Now, is that something that's difficult to do? Is it something that many small businesses, owners understand what they do, but they don't understand maybe the finances and that sort of thing?
Right. They understand what they do. They understand how it works. Painting the picture of your business with numbers is the difficult part. Sometimes they incorporate the skills of a CPA or a bookkeeper, accountant, to help them with those numbers. We always talk about in your business, you understand your business, but you utilize other companies or other people in a collaborative partnership to help you with the areas that you're weak in. So we're always constantly learning, and so the finance piece, if that's not your particular skill set, then yes, I suggest that you do solicit the help of someone that has the expertise in that.
So you subscribe to the team approach. I know that's one thing that I always try to present to people and potential clients is that, you utilizing the resources around you actually provides a great benefit to you. And if you want your business to be successful, that's one of the key things that you have to do in finding knowledgeable people that can present that information. So now, were you always with Allpoints Financial?
No, I wasn't. Like I said, I've been in the financial industry for about 18 years, worked for several different banks and financial institutions in one capacity or another. But my longest period of time was with SunTrust Bank as a commercial banker. And so I worked with a lot of businesses there and consulted a lot of businesses and, just try to step into their business model and help them in those areas.
Now, do you feel like that the history that you have working with these other companies, that's provided you now the ability to perform on your own, that it's enhanced your skills because you've had that interaction or that training from these other companies?
Absolutely. I think that it's very important that you develop your skill set. And whatever you plan on going into business, you want to know exactly what you're doing. You want to have the skill set in that business. It's very important because when you first step out, you've got to know or you've got to have a guide as to what you're doing. And the banking industry and the financial piece played a major role in me developing my business, because it deals with developing small businesses and injecting cash and understanding financial statements and all those great things.
Yeah. Now, so is there anything that you like about small businesses that would probably be different than dealing with a large corporation?
I think I liked the time spent in understanding the story, getting a feel for what their business truly is and how it works, and understanding not just the financial piece, but understanding their day-to-day operations, which leads to the financial piece.
Now, do you find as a smaller company, though, that you have the ability to do that, whereas sometimes larger corporations may not have the interest in doing that with a smaller company?
Correct. Because the time is not there on the larger corporations. You spend a lot of time moving things through the process because there are so many. In a larger corporation, sometimes you can't afford to slow down, to just pay attention to one business owner. In my business, we slow down. We make ourselves slow down so that we can understand the big picture. There's a lot of hand-holding with the smaller businesses. We walk you through the process. It's not here's your package, fill it out. It's here's the package, let's sit down together and talk about it, and let's fill it out. So.
Right. Yeah, because I find that with clients that the financing piece sometimes is the scariest piece for them. Sometimes that you find that, this is a viable alternative.
Right. Financing,
as opposed to maybe an investor who wants to take a larger percentage of your profits. And you say financing, it's critical that you pay back the money that you borrow, but financing can be the avenue. What is it that you say to people, though, that are afraid to take that step? Because generally, like I said, I get a lot of clients who they look at that as the last option rather than the first option, when sometimes
Right.
it should be their first option.
I always have to determine what is the goal of the company. And once we determine what the goal is, then we have to talk about what some of the challenges are. And when we talk about the goals and the challenges and how to overcome those challenges and how to be successful with those goals, then now we're at a place where we can sit down and talk and make sure that you're comfortable with moving forward with the process.
Okay. So as we're talking about the process, if I'm a small business, and I come to you. What's the process that I go through? What happens? Give me the true life experience.
I think the biggest thing is to understand where we are and where we're going.
Okay.
That is the biggest part of it. When a customer comes to us at Allpoints Financial, we're going to sit down with them first of all and discuss what it is that they are looking for, where they're going, and what they want the end result to be. And then at that point, we're going to determine if we can accomplish that goal.
Okay.
Because we don't want to waste their time. So it's a process where we have the capabilities of understanding what we can and cannot do.
Are there any things that I would need to bring with me? Do I have to bring tax returns or any of that stuff? Because does it look at my personal credit, or is it something that is just solely tied to business credit?
It depends on the type of product that you're looking at, and that is something that we discuss up front. The upfront consultation there is no documentation.
Okay.
We're going to sit down and talk about where we're going first and where you are.
Okay. If you had to say, this is our mission statement, this is our philosophy for doing business, what would you say that is?
I would say that our philosophy is that we care. And if you look at our website, it's depicted on our website. We care, and caring is displaying kindness and concern for others. We want to help the businesses rise above their challenges.
So if I come to your business, and it doesn't matter who I am, how I look, would I feel like I was your biggest client, or do you delineate based on who comes in?
No, we do not. We have a firm belief that we treat everyone the same. It's very important that happens, because we're running a business. And if we've got a mission to care for all, and that's what we mean. It doesn't matter if you come dressed in a suit, a pair of blue jeans. We care for all. So we're going to listen to your story and understand where your business is going, and then we're going to tell you which direction to go in from there.
So if I have a technology product or lawn service that I think has a successful approach, either one of those is going to work when
Absolutely.
I come in with you.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. Is there something that you think that from your past has driven you to your business model? From your childhood, from whatever.
Well, I think it was first of all, it was family, then my spirituality, and military. My military background, we were true believers in no man left behind. Stick together, finish the mission, accomplish the task.
And what branch of the military?
The U.S. Army.
Okay, so you were in the Army?
Yes, I was.
Okay, what rank?
I was a sergeant in the Army.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that explains it then. There's always a certain level of discipline and composure and attention to detail. You can tell someone coming from a military environment that they have those things are all instilled in them.
Yes.
So you carry that into the way that you do business.
That's right, I do. And I always tell when I see one of my brothers, my military brothers or sisters, hoorah. We're going to stick together regardless.
So if there was one thing that you would want people to understand about what you do, what would that be?
That would be that I would want them to understand that we connect them to capital.
Okay.
Allpoints Financial connects our clients to capital. We are one source. So if they're looking for that capital injection, what we do is we take that client, and instead of that client going from bank to bank to bank, from source to source, they stop at us, and we do the work for them.
Okay. Okay. And all that information is available on your website, so they would understand what that process
and
is?
our website is www.allpointsnow.com. That's ALLPOINTS now, NOW.com.
Do you have a phone number for them?
We do. We can be reached at area code 678-515-7007.
And how about an email address?
An email is info@allpointsnow.com.
And I'll throw this in just because it's 2014. Do you have Twitter or any of those things?
Yes, they can look us up on LinkedIn. We're on LinkedIn. So
Okay. So I think that is there anything else though that you would want to say so that people truly understand, your business? If you were going to give the what we call the elevator pitch.
The elevator pitch, sure. We do a wide variety of consulting in various industries, and then we determine the need for cash injection according to what the financial picture looks like. We do a lot of collaborative partnerships. We partner with CPAs, bookkeepers, accountants, attorneys to help their clients to reach a certain level of cash flow.
Okay. And then one thing, are there any things that you provide that, if I wanted to learn about financing or what I need to do, do you have any programs or seminars?
We do a lot of workshops and seminars, and sometimes we do those workshops and seminars with different organizations. We have an event coming up on June 26th. It's actually a networking reception, and we're doing that reception with Women's Entrepreneurial Opportunities Project. In short, it's WEOP, and you can go to www.weop.org to register and get information on that workshop. And we're planning a seminar where we will do one day of putting a package together, and the next expo, the Lenders Expo, will be the following day, where they will be able to take their packages to the lender directly and have the lender review and go over it. Of course, the lenders will have their package prior to, but they will have a chance to get face-to-face results.
Okay. Now, is that information also on your website?
We're developing that. We're
Okay.
developing that seminar now.
Okay.
But they can go to info@allpointsnow.com and send us their information, and as soon as everything is up and running, we will reply to that.
Okay. Okay. So, is there anything else that you would like to say?
I would like to also say that it's also a great thing to give back, you know, so as a small business, I always tell business owners to connect to something within their communities. Allpoints Financial is connected to HUGS. They're a nonprofit organization,
Okay.
and they work with foster children. They support the foster care system, and so we connect with them, and I am actually the vice president of that organization.
Oh, that's great. That
Yeah.
is great. Okay, well, thank you very much for coming in. I think the information that you provided was great. And like I said, once again, Allpoints Financial, if you have a small business that needs financing, that's the place to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.